Hey there guys, what's going on, and welcome back to our channel. There's something so soothing and relaxing about watching a wood carver carve and cut a log or wood, isn't there? Well, it gets better if the machine is operating on its own or requires minimal hustle to operate it, and it doesn't get any better with these machines. Here's a list of satisfying wood carving machines, wood CNC, and lathe machines. Lathe, one of the best 5-axis machines you can get. It's an incredibly easy machine to handle and can handle a very limited scope of materials with great flexibility. The flexibility is key here, as that allows you ease in creating and cutting the wood into the shape that you want and desire. Its 5-axis capabilities allow for unlimited handling of unlimited materials. The new upgrade, namely the table, allows for an excellent position of suction cups and frame clampers for very precise and consolidated cutting of wood. The best position you can have, in essence, allowing for the shape you want your wood to be cut. It allows for the machine to bend and turn and shape your wood just like a handcrafter would shape your wood. The difference between handcrafted and machine craft is in essence a better positioning, as a handcrafter is much more manageable and flexible. The Lathe table upgrade allows for a handcraft X result through its unlimited flexibility options, which allow it to bend and turn in almost any and every direction. The table, or vertical panel as it's called, allows for an unheard of accuracy of around 1/10 millimeters. The etching in particular is very defined through Lathe's laser etching. Robot Master. You don't have to worry about operating this one. Just sit back, relax, have a few cold ones, read a magazine, which we know you'll be reading a furniture magazine, and you'll find this exceptional machine in that magazine, no doubt about it. You need only one type of program to cut a block of wood, and it shall do that for you. Its programming beats the substandard programming of traditional automated wooden cuts, as it's enhanced with an auto adjuster. For example, if you need a specific set of wood cuts in a specific way, you simply program it for one block and it'll adjust with a different block if the instructions are similar. For example, if you need work done on a block of wood to make a staircase, but you need the same work done on a smaller block, you don't need to change any settings. It'll adjust its settings by the block present at hand and will give you a similar result. The chances of it making an error are quite scarce. It seldom makes a mistake, always follows its programming, always. Even if it does make an error, it will automatically rectify it without you noticing to get the result you wanted in the first place. It's essentially the same as making no mistake at all. With a machine like this, a one-time investment will last you until you retire. Just sit back and watch the robot do all of your work until it develops artificial intelligence and decides to take over your shop. Nah, just kidding about that. But if it does, make sure you know where the off switch is.
The software is that the complete robot program is done in a CNC environment.
Ramic Head's wood cutting machine. The Ramic wood cutter needs one person to use plus the excavator. Its work consists of operating in the place where all the wood comes from, the forest. The forest where trees are cut and fed into this beast of a machine. This machine is capable of everything you want it to be capable of during the initial stages of timber development. It processes the wood in a way that you've probably never seen before. What you do is feed it to the machine and wait until it works its magic. And magic it is. It separates the bark from the wood, giving it out in a separate carriage if you require it for some other product or use. It gives an excellent finish, and the logs it gives out requires no other processing before being sent to the machine in the mill. You wouldn't even have to give it a look to ensure that every part of the bark has been separated and the log is the precise size that you require it to be. It's very fun to use as well. You can try it sometime if you ever get the chance. It's the best initial stage wood cutter in the market. Up to 10 cubic meters per hectare can be processed as well. It's by far the most productive log converter in the market. If it's firewood that you want, It can convert a log into a firewood log on the truck itself for even less time to be spent in the mill, if you wish to add some finishing touches and smooth the edges. Gone Metal CNC Machine. The Gone Metal CNC machine will give you the best finishing you could want from a wood cutting machine. It has 4 heads that can make a log that come out looking like a wooden version of Mount Rushmore. It has multiple axis, vertical and horizontal shifts alongside a very powerful and maneuverable set of heads. It can carve multiple patterns into the way you want it. It can carve sculptures from wood, that too with great precision and speed. It also has a range of multiple materials, including plastic and aluminum. It will adhere to the diameter and other measurements very strictly and in a very precise manner. It's basically like a 3D printer for wood. You stick a log in and get out whatever you want in return. You'll have to be very precise in your measurements and instructions, however. Besides this drawback, if you can call it that, it will give you the finished product that only people can dream of, something which every furniture maker tells their kids to lull them to sleep. Actec Fiber Laser Cutting. Hailing from China, weighing in at nearly 1,500 pounds, measuring the size of your dining table, the one and only fiber laser cutter. This machine allows for a fully automotive and continuous cutting of wood that allow for the same type of wood to be cut in 100 different ways. It also allows for extremely easy maintainability. Its smaller design allows for it to be kept quite easily without any hassle. In addition to that, it can also operate if the wood is defective, the power is cut, or the drill is broken without a problem if the program is fed properly. It doesn't get any more soothing than watching a wood cutting machine go right at it while you chill to your heart's content. If you're into the wood cutting business, then do let us know which of these wood cutting machines please you the most in the comments section below. And while you're doing that, don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to our channel if you want more content like this in the future. And with that, I'll be catching you guys later in another video. Bye now!